So we have here the tier list for semen. Yeah, are you working on that, Dan, to bring them up?
Yep.
Okay, great. Okay. Now we have one pick of everyone's foot. Now the idea is, once again, to present these anonymously to him.
I think we might have him.
I'm here. Hold on. I'm here.
Oh, the legend.
There I am. How you doing? What's going on?
All right, semen. So Liam, you got into any interesting semen. You get into any interesting foot parties or anything lately?
No, I'm trying to organize one hopefully for March or April next year, sometime somewhere in New York. I'm thinking of the locations because I'm hoping to probably do it somewhere out in Long Island, Suffolk County. There's a lot of room out there, maybe Extra State Park or here in New York City by the West Side Highway.
What happens at these parties? How many people are we talking about?
No, the thing is, it used to be back in the day, they were at a bar, and they try to fit like a lot of, I think it was about 600-700 guys in a bar.
Holy
but I
shit.
think if we can get a warehouse, because I know London, England had a warehouse, and they had guys with like mattresses around. But I think if I could rent a warehouse for the night and get like kegs of beer and stuff, and then I had some kid tell me, I love your idea, but let's get some pot. You know, I'm left in many ways, but I'm more neutral. I just don't really want to bring drugs and shit to stuff because things happen. I think we should just enjoy what we love, have drinks, have a good time. But when you start bringing other stuff, violence happens. And
my goodness, violence at a foot party?
No, it never was. I'm saying there never was violence at a foot party, I got to say. But, you know, you got to be careful if you start bringing out too much, you know, hard.
Let me ask you, so you've got 600 men, all foot fetishists, right? All foot lovers.
Yeah, guys want to get the feet or guys want to get
So
the feet.
what happens there? Like, what happens? You start to drink a little bit, you loosen up, what goes down?
There's a bar on the West Side Highway. I remember it was off like the West Side Highway, I think off 2 or 3 streets under 14th Street in Manhattan. It was like more of a biker bar, and they were nice to give. The guy who organized it, you know, it was really cool, and they would make $10 walking in the bar, and the bartenders, you know, would give tabs and stuff. It was a really fun, happy thing. And then back then, they had these little side rooms that were dark, and, you know, you play with people's feet, like 80 guys, or just a little one guy's foot. It was pretty wild. And then they had, like, little metal chairs. They looked like little beds without things, almost like a little death chamber, and you just play with people's feet. It's pretty wild stuff.
Oh,
it's
my
fun.
goodness. That is it's like Disneyland for the feet, man.
We also had pool tables, and I mean, if we could do something fun, like try to find a warehouse that's got enough room to just get people just there to have fun in different roles, like master and slave. Some people dress up like policemen, firemen. I mean, there's so much.
And can I ask you? So at this bar, are dicks out or are dicks in the pants or out of the pants?
I just remember playing with feet. I don't know.
You don't remember dicks out of the pants?
Some guys might have wanted to, but what they did is their own business. I was just there for the feet.
Yeah, good for you. Okay, I had to ask. All right.
But I just figure if people want to feel good, they want to feel good. You know what I mean?
Oh, sure. All right, Seaman, we've prepared for you a little game, okay? Are you ready for this?
Yes.
Now, how are we going to share the album with him? Does he have access to it?
No, but I'll put it on the screen, so that's what he's seeing.
Okay, so here's the deal. We've all prepared feet pictures for you of ourselves, okay?
Wow. Okay.
Yes. We've never done this before. This is an olive branch to you, my friend. An apology for all the trauma we've put you through. Now, the game. What I want you to do, they're being sent to you anonymously, and I want you to rank them for us before, and then at the end we'll reveal who they are. Don't worry about hurt feelings. It's okay. Just be as honest as you can.
No, I'm being honest. I'm always the most honest person.
Yeah, you're the most honest man alive. Yes. All right, so let's start from the beginning. Okay?
Okay.
So tell me if you can see it. And we've gone all out for you on this.
Okay.
Now, just so you know, on this the traditional
No.
The traditional
Yeah, I see it. I can see it. Yeah.
Okay, what do you think about that, eh? What do you think about the composition?
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's got a little hair in the feet, but that's okay. I mean, some people
No hair. That's a pretty hairy foot.
Yeah,
Are you
it's
seeing what
pretty
I'm seeing?
No, he said there is some hair on the foot, but that's okay.
Some hair on the foot, some hair.
Right,
Oh,
right.
do you
Some
like
hair.
the hair or you don't like the hair?
I don't know. I guess I've never had really a complaint about it. I just when I see a hot foot, I'm just going to go for it. I mean, I wouldn't
Okay.
want to look like an ape.
You don't analyze too much. You know what you like.
I don't analyze. I figure, you know, if you like feet. Too many people put like limitations. I like tops more than bottoms. I mean, the foot's the foot. You really there's not much you can really make about.
All right.
it.
So what do you think about this? Give us your comments.
It's not too bad. Okay, I think it's not too bad.
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
I didn't see the rest of it because it's up that way, but I'm sure if it was sideways, I could see a lot of it. I'm sure.
Here's another
Here's
angle.
another one.
Yeah,
Okay, few toes, pretty cool. Pretty cool.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Any comments on the composition at all?
No, the background's pretty interesting.
It's a
Kind of
fairy reading some kind of magical book on a mushroom.
Oh, interesting on a mushroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
Funny.
Okay, so that's number one. So how would you, so here we got the fairy foot right here. So S tier's the best, D is the worst. So where would you put that, like in the, this is like the top?
In between the second and third, I would say. Between the
Second.
A or
no,
B?
below where it is now. Below where it is now, a little bit below.
We would put it at C.
No, a little bit up, a teeny bit up, an inch up or so. Yeah, that's probably, no, that's too much, no.
Oh, you went in
getting-
between.
Oh, there's no in between.
Oh, you have to
unfortunately.
choose.
It-
Yeah, you have to
yeah, you're
choose.
kind of restricted.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad.
So
So,
you-
the red is really good, right? The red's the really top one, right?
Yes,
I see.
yes. So,
Okay.
so do you want this one B or C?
Probably between the second to last and like right in the middle line, maybe go down.
All right,
more,
so
go down.
you got to pick one. Let's just do
Right
C.
there, right there. Keep it there. Keep it there. Just
Yeah,
keep it there.
yeah. Okay,
Okay,
good.
great.
Wow. Okay. This is actually interesting.
Definitely.
Not a great,
All
not a
right.
great rating, but we appreciate the candor. All right, moving on. Now this one was made with you in mind, my friend. What do
Now
you?
that's pretty, I like that. That's freaking,
That's pretty good, right?
I like the background. I like the difference in backgrounds. Like a lot of guys will appreciate that because you see a lot of one type of thing, but the background, the different things like outside, that's a big thing in the foot community. So yeah, that looks
There
great.
it is. This is an action
Looks
foot.
nice.
Dry and also on a motorcycle footless, kind of like a vigilante move, right?
Interesting. I mean, I don't ride motorcycle. I'm not a motorcycle person, but I've seen some people do that. I mean, more power to them. I mean, that's awesome. I mean, that'd be pretty cool. It's 1 year. It's awesome.
Here you go. What do you think about this one?
Oh.
A lot of guys want to see souls. The
What,
souls are
what do
pretty,
you think about that, eh?
pretty nice. I would think so. Yeah, pretty nice. Yeah. I think so, yeah.
You like the dirt? Do you like the kind of nature?
Well, I like the natural. I think a lot of guys do. They just, kind of afraid to admit it because I think the natural is just a natural thing. And plus, we're guys. We want to have male, strong, masculine feet. Really
Right.
rugged. And I think that's how guys want it to be too. So it's good.
Okay.
Sure.
Well, this is exciting. Let's
It
go
is
back to the tier list. I'm glad you liked. So we got the motorcycle foot. What are you thinking about this one?
A little bit up there like that. That's exactly where B. That's it.
At B?
Right where it was. That's
Okay, this is exciting. I love how the rating. I love it.
Well, I didn't see the foot that close up, but I did see it from a distance, and I like just the foot that it's going to be. I guess the scenery also is a big deal for me too, because it's kind of wild and erotic to have something in a scene like.
Absolutely.
Right.
All right, moving on. We've got a foot in a kind of sea setting here. We're in the ocean. We are got a lighthouse.
It's a
And
fake ocean, but it's nice. It's okay. It's cool.
you don't like it, do you?
Well, I do like it. It's pretty nice. I think the scenery was pro. I like the background, the whole effect.
You
of
like
it's
the
pretty-
ocean? And are you an ocean man, Seaman? You're a
I
seaman.
like the ocean. I'm a seaman.
Yeah.
I'm a seaman.
Okay,
It's
moving
okay.
on to the second pick here from the top.
Yeah, it's nice. I think we could put that. I think it look nice.
We could-
Nice
we could do
print.
something with that?
I think we can. Yeah.
Okay, all right. So let's go to the ocean foot, the mermaid foot, if you
I
would.
guess you could put that next to C. Put on C because it's still good. It's C.
Okay.
No, it's really that terrible yet.
You can say D. Be comfortable.
No, I mean I think it's C. I think it's
Okay.
got some.
It's got a little something there.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, moving on down here. This is a really interesting one. So we only have one photo of this one. But wow, what do you think about those?
I guess it's okay. I mean.
They
I'm
look
not
kind of
so
big,
much,
don't they?
I'm not so much on like nail polish. I mean, some guys, but it's all right. It's all right. It still looks good. The feet look nice. I mean,
Yeah.
the footsie, one of that. Yeah.
They look kind of big and veiny and girthy. Are you into that?
Well, it's hard to say what kind of foot. I mean, I guess, like I said in the first show, only 2 or 3 feet that really turned me off. Or like someone was really white and clammy, that like looks like they never got a suntan in their
Oh,
life.
yeah. We don't like those.
I mean, not like anybody would, but I think it just depends on the shape, the size, the look, the smell, the taste. I mean,
Oh, the
feet,
smell and taste? Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's also other things too, the look, because when you get turned on by a foot, you want to see the look. But I mean, I see guys that tell me, well, it's a certain type of foot. To me, I guess it could be. Some people like longer, bony toes, something like this. I really don't have too much of a problem with it. I guess if I
I guess we have an inherent issue. You can't smell and taste these feet.
No, I know that.
Which is a big, criteria. Okay, so what do we think about the footsies feet? Where do we put these ones?
I would say they're probably on that. Yeah, right, actually, where it is perfect.
B. Okay, good, nice. So pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
All right, moving down. What do we have here? This is kind of a cupcake theme, a bit of a snack, if you would, please.
Yeah, I'm not too much with food on it, but it's cool. I mean, it's kind of fun, kind of fun. I guess that's all right. I mean, I have to see more of the foot. I mean, I guess you have another angle of it or not?
Oh, of course I do. Yeah. Here it is, stomping on a cake.
I'm not really into the whole food
No,
thing.
okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Too bad.
I get some guys tell me that want to put food between their toes, and it's like, I'm not really into that.
No, not into
Weird, but it's
okay.
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 I mean, a lot of people have that foot. I respect them for that. I mean, we respect all of our footballers out there because many guys with foot fetish have different.
Absolutely, we respect them all. So, on the candy foot, where do we place this one here?
Yeah, I think I'm also giving, leave it there, but I want to give a little bit of a credit for creativity, even though it may not be the fit to me. The creativity matters. I think that piece of art, art is very. When we look at art, there's 19 different aspects of art.
Let's be honest, Seaman. I just want to know if you want a nut on this foot or not.
Gross.
No, just put it there. It's perfect.
Okay,
all
right. Thank you.
Yeah.
Let's not consider art. All right, moving on. Oh my goodness, this one's in outer space. Holy smokes, this is the lunar landing of feet. Lots of hair.
It's pretty hot. Yeah.
Oh, we like this one, huh?
It's not too bad. I mean,
okay.
It's all right.
Are you into space?
A little color, maybe go to the beach more, but that's right. Space is all right.
You like space? Here's another angle for you. The flag being planted into the lunar surface, commemorating, of course, our great astronauts.
1969.
Who could forget, huh?
Yeah. 69 is a good number, too, so what the hell?
Hey, come on now. Who you kidding, huh?
69.
So what do we think? We like this one?
Yeah, it's not too bad. I would say it's not too bad. Go ahead.
All right, so outer space.
Going that, no, the same line there. No, the same line was where everything else is, right there, yeah.
Really?
See?
Yeah.
Tough critic, man.
Well, we knew.
Yeah, we know.
You got a critical eye.
Okay, so here, this one is interesting. It's kind of a battlefield, lots of warfare. Not too hairy. Kind of a nice hue, if you would, please. Kind of a nice foot, I would say. Good shape. What do you think?
Yeah, it's not too bad. That's not too bad. Not too bad.
Okay.
Another angle?
Here's another angle for you to judge from. Nice natural looking foot.
It's not too bad. Yeah, it's just not too bad. I
You
guess,
don't like it very much, it sounds like.
No, I do like it. I do like it. I guess maybe I was put on the spot for that. I didn't think I was doing this in the show, but it's okay. It's all right. I'm having fun with it. You can.
Okay, so then this is the army foot. Go ahead and rate the army foot here.
Put on that same line there, yeah. I guess maybe I don't know. I also guess I like tan, kind of things. I mean, I guess I don't know. It's hard to say. I guess I'm putting
Absolutely. No, hey, don't worry. It's all fun. I want you to be honest.
I know it's all fun too.
Yeah. And so this is basically the artist foot, if you would.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I like the creativity of trying to create a.
But let's be honest. You could tell is that a man's foot?
It's a woman's foot. I can tell.
Yeah, and you're probably not even into women's feet.
I'm not doing feet, but I mean, I still think the creativity is nice. I mean, it made it pretty interesting. So I guess you can give that a little bit of a heads up. It's interesting. It's not too bad.
Here's another angle.
Yeah.
It's just the woman's feet. You're probably not into it.
No, not really, but
yeah. Okay.
But I mean, it's still not bad. I mean, it's still.
All right. So what do we? So the artist's feet. Where do we put this?
I'll give it creativity. Put it on the same line then. Give it that creativity.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
And finally,
Whoa.
hopefully here's one. Wow, this one is just straight up
I think those feet look pretty hot.
No,
Those are-
no BS. This is the
Yeah, I
real
guess
deal.
that's nice. A natural look like that's pretty hot.
You
I would
like
say.
it?
I like that. I like that. Yes, I like that.
Here's
pretty
one
much.
more just for you. Wow.
You can see the flip-flop line, but that's...
Wait,
that's
do you
kinda-
like the flip-flop line or no?
I guess it's okay. I just like barefoot's natural, you know. Like, it's a lot of guys say that too, you know. You see in a lot of states that are warm and guys go barefoot. Like I always say to the store, I pump gas barefoot. Just to be natural, just being out in nature.
Wait. You do pump gas barefoot?
Sometimes I go out, yes, in Florida.
Oh, my
California.
goodness.
Oh, wow.
It's nice sometimes. I see that a lot in Florida. It's normal in Florida in warm weather. I do it in New York
Really?
too, but most people don't care. In summertime, you see people getting out and about. I think people just get so weird about things, but you know, you want to be comfortable. And
Do you
feel
like
good.
do you like the partially shaven or you
It
like?
could be cool. I mean, it's kind of cute the flip flop thing because you could tell that he wore the flip there. At least he got some color, which is
He got
nice.
some
I like-
color, which we like.
I
All right,
like
well,
the color.
finally, the flip-flop foot. Where do we put this
That would
one?
go above. That would be on the second to no, yeah, that line. Yeah.
Oh, we have
It's a A tier.
Okay. Well, we have a clear winner.
Well, I'm a beach guy. I like warm weather and I like tan. I think
I
any
understand.
I think any guy can appreciate
All right, so
that.
let's reveal the identity of the feet here. Dan, you have the identity. You want to do the honors?
Sure. Well, here, why don't you put up the tier list? Oh, you got it.
Yeah,
up.
I got it up.
Yeah. So
We have nothing in S. Rest in peace.
nothing in S. A tier is actually somebody who's not here, right? Zach, do you want to explain?
That is my brother's foot, and he has a size 15 shoe.
Oh.
We figured you'd like that. A little.
That could smother someone's face in a minute. Wow.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
Definitely.
I had this 13 and a half.
Yeah, so we
So
figured.
that was actually kind of the wild card, but it's interesting
we
that
wanted
ended
to
up
get a
winning.
Really big foot.
I guess I like the look. I guess the California, Florida, everyone's always tan. I
Yeah.
mean, New York-
Would you like him to kind of stomp on your face with those, or what would you like? What would be your fantasy with the size 15 foot?
Well, I've done a lot, so I can't really say. There's so many things I would have to do with that foot. You know.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
This was driving sometimes while drives with the car on cruise control, or if you had one of those old cars like the 90s with the gear shift on the steering wheel, you lay down
Yeah.
over the hump and start licking a guy's feet while he drives. Pretty wild, you know.
Whoa.
Yeah, that sounds really wild.
I actually did that when I visited California for the first time in 2005. I was outside San Diego, and I met this person at this pickup truck, and he had like an old gear shift. I'm like, that's cool. And he's like, you wanted to get into? I'm like, okay, why not? So it was wild, you know.
So wait, he puts his foot up while he's driving, and then you.
No, I was driving. I was over the hump. You know, those old cars of the 90s with the gear shift on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
And you have the hump you lay over. So I was laying over that like flat and just going at the feet that way.
So you were laying over the stick shift.
No, it was
There
no
was
stick
no
shift.
stick
The
shift.
90s with the gear shift on the steering wheel. In the
It's on
90s,
the
the truck
steering
like
wheel.
that, they had those ones.
Yeah, like the shifter is like on the
It's a-
side,
it's
like
a-
a yeah.
Oh, what's that have to do with the foot?
Well, he's just describing
the.
the.
He can lay down.
Yeah,
I guess.
right.
You lay down and have room over
Oh,
there.
because
Right, because it's not in the middle, exactly.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Those, like, box trucks have those, which are
That's
pretty cool.
Right.
That's
Yes,
good.
I've seen that too in box trucks.
Yeah.
All right. So who do we have here on the B tier here, Dan?
Click on it. It's really small on my screen.
We
We
have-
got
So that's Love. That's our Swedish robot over here.
You ever had a Swedish foot?
Yeah, so that's a Swedish foot.
Wild Swedish is good. That's good. That's love.
We
Oh,
like
nice.
that.
Yeah, and he's because he rides a motorcycle around. He figured, not. Your thing isn't necessarily motorcycles; is driving cars.
I
but
did not know Love drove a motorcycle.
oh yeah, he's
Me
using a
either.
motorcycle.
He's all about it, yeah.
Huh.
There's a video to it if you want to watch it.
Wait, how do we watch
Let's
the
watch the
video?
video.
It's in Discord.
I mean, it could be wild.
Of course, I want to watch it. How do? Where is it?
It could be wild at a party.
Oh
like
shit!
that.
Wait, hold on. Seaman, we made a website. Love made a website. Barefeetbrotherdrivesmotorcycle.com.
And listen, before I'm not trying to steal your thing. I'm making this just for you.
Oh, that's great. No, that's wild, actually. I mean,
Here it is.
At least you have the guts to do it that way. That's cool, you know. That's cool. And I think that's
Wow.
awesome. Great to be creative like that. And it's warm weather, too. And what
Are
the
you
hell?
able to watch?
Arizona.
He's seeing it.
I like Arizona a lot.
He's
I
seen
like
it?
a shout out for my favorite state, Pennsylvania. Foot Brothers, Foot Friend.
What do you
And
think
they-
about this video?
That's cool.
Whoa! Look at that action shot.
That's awesome.
Whoa!
I am Pennsylvania on the open road, but it's cold, I'll do it.
Right.
That is super impressive.
That is impressive.
Oh, look at
Believe it or
that.
not, I saw somebody in Florida, like last January, when they were doing one of those mopeds, those Italian scooters. They were driving barefoot from the beach to 7-Eleven. I was like, what? Yeah, it's pretty cool.
All right, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, that one's love. Who's the footsies one?
The footsies is AB.
Okay, wow. Congratulations, AB.
Thank you.
Why did we only get one angle from you? What was that?
Oh, I'm not sure. It was
Right.
rigged.
Well, you got the B. You
When Sam was asking what theme I wanted to do, I thought it was just colors. So I was just like, oh, just, I don't know, Fryamese colors, pink and black. But then when she busted out the whole themes, I was like, yeah.
Pretty nice.
And then everybody else whose foot you hated, let's be honest.
I didn't hate them. I gave them a chance.
Oh, you would never. If you saw this foot in the club, you would never go for it. Let's just be honest.
You're being polite.
Yeah.
Depends. I mean,
You-
a little hair is okay. I mean, I've seen people with real lots of hair, and I'm like, I'm not really into that much hair. And I didn't think people had hair on their feet. I mean, you think hair on the chest, but it's kind of odd how some people really have lots of hair on their feet. You know, it's
Well,
kind of weird.
you're the foot expert.
Yeah.
Okay, so who's the mushroom man? Is Cameron,
so
right?
that's Cameron, a
Okay, the
resident
beach
artist.
was.
That's Zach, who's the brother of the one that you
no
really
way,
liked.
Zach. Well, hold
Yeah.
on.
So it's
Zach,
unfortunate
what size
that-
your foot?
I'm 13.
See, this is a 13 size foot you axed there. Bit of a shame,
No,
huh?
the size wasn't bad. I mean, I guess it's all right. I mean, I guess, like I said, I'm drawn to like the whole tan look. I mean, I used to
Okay,
tan.
I got
It's
it.
too pale.
It's all about the tan.
Yeah.
I wasn't too pale. It's not bad. I mean, you know, I have to.
And then this is Olivia, right?
Yeah, so
The-
that's actually Olivia with the K.
the lunar landing.
That one's Ian.
Damn, sorry, Ian.
Yep.
I got it too. This is me. This is mine, of course. The foot general.
Right.
And Ela's the artist.
Because you showed us last time. I kind of thought that was yours.
Yeah, you had it. You saw me coming with it. Ela, I was actually.
That was a nice little thing. I really think that was pretty cool. You
I
know?
was very impressed with Ela's foot. I mean, I know it's a woman's foot, but I thought it was looking pretty good.
Wasn't too bad. I mean, I like to see them. I like
Yeah.
the creativity, you know? Why not?
So basically,
I wasn't expecting to do this because normally I don't rate feet because I'm just kind of like the person where I just don't normally do that because even though I'm not perfect and you know, everyone's when it comes to feet, it's not like you know you could see a person's face and go, this is great. I mean, feet are feet, but in a lot of ways it's kind of difficult to describe what you like about a foot because even if you've been with someone and like I said, it's really difficult.
it's a
to the whole-
spiritual thing.
Yeah.
I think it's like more of an insight thing, but I guess it's numerous things involved in that. I guess the moment depends on how turned on you are, depends on the moment you're with the person. It's just numerous things when it comes to
I
that.
see.
That's what
Chemistry, yeah.
All right. Well, Seaman, it's been a joy to kind of make up, you know, make amends, figure out what was going on, and to extend this olive branch to you.
No, I
Unfortunately,
appreciate
we
it.
weren't able to find an S tier. I was hoping that like his brother with the 16 feet would be an S tier, but listen, we're gonna keep looking, okay?
That's nice. I appreciate that. And like I
Yeah.
said, I'm glad there's no hard feelings. It's just that I've actually, believe it or not, I've got a lot of great responses, positive. I had one negative one, but I just mute the person.
Yeah,
But
that's what you gotta do.
I've got a lot of really good responses. Believe it or not, it's really cool. I'm getting people from overseas, which is pretty nice to see.
Hey.
That we're trying to our brothers overseas, Argentina.
Wow.
I've got someone from the Middle East. He's really cool. I've got two people from England. Someone from Bulgaria, which is really nice. He's like, I've always had a foot fetish, and I want to be part of this. You know, those countries. You know, there are. You know, you got to be a bit careful on certain things. So it's like pretty nice to have them. You know, so we create
Right.
a happy world for our brothers out there.
Do you like the
And-
dark? Do you like the darker feet colors, or are you?
Not feeling darker. I guess I guess I could say
Just tan.
Tan.
You
Yeah,
could tell the
tan.
person's barefoot more naturally relaxed. You know, when you're in the winter, especially like in states like the Northeast, it's so cold and snowy, and you're in shoes all the time. You're all white and pale and not really healthy looking. I mean, it's not right. I mean, you can't help it. It's freaking 20 feet of snow outside. But you know, you kind of, you know, you wish you were in Arizona or Florida or Nevada or California, somewhere great like
Do you
that.
like? So you said, do you like? Okay, let's. You know what, Seaman? We appreciate you. You take care. I know you're on a timeline
He's
here.
on a time budget here.
I got a little time off today, which is good. But like I said, I want to do a shout out to everybody out there. It's been great. I love you all. A shout out again to Pennsylvania. I don't know why, I just happen to love the state of
We
Pennsylvania.
love Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
We shout him out every time we're on the. The man got feet for days
Friends
there.
in Pennsylvania, so a foot friend. So get a license.
Can I ask you? Hold on, let me probe.
Yes.
Pennsylvania. These men are not going to be having tan feet in
Some of
Pennsylvania.
them would. I mean, I guess it's weird because as a little kid growing up, my family used to go to Hershey Park every year, like 12 times a year. My mother and father just loved Pennsylvania. It was the weirdest thing, and got so tired of it. But I always loved Pennsylvania as a little kid, seeing Harrisburg, the Amish country, Lancaster.
You ever
My mom
see an
was-
Amish foot?
I don't know. They're a bit overly religious, but I don't know. I mean, I'm religious too, but I'd never asked an Amish person, "Gee, can I lick your feet?" I mean, it's kind of
Sure.
weird.
It's a
that'd be
little.
weird.
It's a little.
Like I
off,
said,
but-
my little loves
probably
Allentown,
wouldn't be
Bethel,
down.
and Houston. So my mom likes Allentown, Bethel, and Houston.
Well, if you
so-
ever, I'll tell you what, Seaman, if you ever come to LA, we can. The possibilities are endless with the smelling and the licking. I'm
Yeah,
here
no,
for all
beach
of
warm
it.
weather. I like Arizona too. It's my other favorite state. The warm weather. So kudos to Arizona. A lot of cool, open-minded people there. I
Lots
love
of
it.
tans in Arizona.
Florida too. It's awesome. But actually, I'm planning a wrestling shoot in LA. Foot worship wrestling shoot. I'm looking for a ring. I'm gonna have a shoot in Miami next month. I have 6 guys who are gonna wrestle. But I'm planning something in LA.
But keep us posted, all right? We want to know everything. We want to keep.
It's going to be somewhere in Hollywood, but I found someone who gave me a connection to a mansion in Palm Springs, and I've never been to Palm Springs. I know it's a part of California most people don't talk about.
Lots of
don't even
tan
know
feet
about, but I
there.
figured somewhere new would be kind of
All
cool.
right, Steven.
And I don't know who this guy with a mansion is because he's
First,
willing to give
yep.
me spaces to do fun foot stuff. So.
All right, Steven. Well, you take care, okay?
Thanks, Seaman.
All right. Talk to you soon.
Have a good one.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bro, you just doxed his ass.
What? No.
It said his full name. Did they show? Did you see that? Okay, good. Okay, good.
I was impressed how well the audience knew whose feet was whose before we revealed it.
Really? Was
Yeah, they
there
were
a
pretty
full-
accurate for the most part. Yeah.
I felt like I guess we should have tried to deceive him a little more about the women's feet, But I think he would have known.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
underestimate this dude.
He's foot god.
Yeah, he
15,000
knows his
feet.
feet.
Got a bathroom.
I find it really interesting. Yeah, no worries. Can you bring me a soda? Yep. And a cheeseburger? I find it interesting, though, that he did hone in on your brother's feet, which we knew he would.
Yeah.
We said we got to go find a 15, 16 foot
Yeah.
so that he goes wild for it.
I want to see a picture of his dream foot.
What's a S foot for him?
Yeah, I need to know. He must
I'm,
have.
I'm thinking maybe my brother won because there was no artistic to it.
No, I
Yeah.
believe what he said. He's very clearly into the tanned look, and your brother's feet, they looked like he'd
Yeah,
been
they've
out at the
seen
beach.
some stuff.
Your
And your brother
brother,
did a
your
cute-
brother wears thongs a lot, eh?
Yeah, he does. Walking around the house, taking the dog out, that type of shit.
Yeah, so it had
tell
that
me more.
it had that sunbaked look that he's into.
Your brother
Every
did a
the
cute
rest of us
little
spend
pose,
all
too.
of our time in this studio. We don't, we got pale ass feet. So
Right.
what can you do?